How you doing today, class? We're doing everyday art. I have chosen something that pretty much when I go in my room, I see it every day. I haven't quite used it yet. I was working at a job and I decided to, move somewhere, and it was a gift from one of my employees. What I had, I'm an on-site coordinator outside of being a student, and they gave it to me. I really don't drink, but I mean, I guess they thought I did. But what I have here today is a bottle caddy. I have a bottle caddy. As you can see, it's very simple. It's very plain. It's nothing on this thing that'll stand out to you besides the cover piece on here, which I haven't tore off yet because I haven't had no need to use it. But also what it does is it gives a vintage look off. As you can see how the wood is and how they stained it, it's not a shiny stain. It's pretty much just a plain stain, a plague. It's not glossy at all. You can see the bottle opener on here. The metal parts on here are not, they aren't shiny at all. You can see little spots on here as well. And this thing is far from perfect, but everything that is wrong with it is what makes it unique in its own way. So, of course it may look good shiny, but it's not. And also, it probably would look good as well if maybe they sanded it and, had a smooth surface. However, this surface here is, you can kind of feel it. And it brings a southern, it gives me a southern feel when I look at it and I think about it. Just because if you kind of look at the whole thing, it almost looks like a barn, so to speak. Kind of looks like a barn. Kind of looks like something like I don't know what you call it, but looks like one of those things what the cows or the horses are in, and what you feed them in. I know it's a barn, but I'm not sure what they call it in the inside. And that's pretty much what I got from it. I know it's nothing big, but whoever the artist was did a very good job about bringing out the vintage appearance to it. It's very simple, very plain, and it only reaches out to certain people. Not everyone would see the significance in this piece. I think mostly Southerners would pretty much understand this art piece and kind of the purpose of the art piece. Like I said, it's nothing that stands out to you about this. This isn't flashy at all. This isn't flashy at all. Another thing that stood out to me was the covering over it. It has like a picnic, what do they call it? It's plaited. So if you can kind of look at it, and also on the thing they have, the beers on there, and it just gives me a southern feel. Like I said, it's really vintage, and it just gives me that southern feel. But yeah, that's my video. As I stated before, oftentimes we, see everyday art and don't really pay attention to, the purpose of what people or what the artist was trying to get across. And I was looking at you guys' videos and kind of seeing what you guys were putting. I saw a quilt, I saw, vases, I saw guitars, and I pretty much looked up in my room and saw it, and I was like, dang, that is something. Because, and I always thought something about it, but like I said, it gives off a vintage look, a traditional look, a southern, and I think that was the purpose of this artwork today. Thank you.